Hi, konbanwa. Boom. Kongra, how are you guys doing? Hello. Why is my game not showing on screen? ちょっと待ってください. There we go. Yes. Okay, so the problem is that I don't remember what we were doing. I wanna say the last time I played this game was when? 2 months ago. So I actually have no idea. Hello, Ethan. Hello, welcome, welcome. どうしようかな. What is it? How late is it again? No, it's only 10 AM. I feel like I have no idea where to go. I guess I know that I could do this quest if nothing else. But I feel like at this one I don't really know how to like start the working on it. I guess I can do this. I think I remember where the child is, isn't he, in this courtyard? I sound better? Yeah, I slept for a long time. I slept for like over 8 hours last night, and then when I came back from school today, I took a nap again.
Fuck, does Kuno care?
So... how do I make the game louder? Hold on. I think I need to do it through here, because, you know... Yes, there we go. I think I need to keep the game slightly louder now, compared to last time.
The fuck about it?
Please let me know if it's too loud. I can at least like tune it down from the game. And now, rather than having to go through Windows settings. But yeah, I did get the big rest today. Since today was my first week of like classes again. I was tired, really tired yesterday, but today I feel okay. No, please don't feel sorry. It was no problem at all. Don't worry. Levels seem fine. Yosh. Welcome to the stream, Yabo-san. How are you doing?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
Well, I kinda do. That's why I'm like asking.
Majorly wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant. Do you remember how he looked? Fucking growth hormone.
Oh, wait, am I blocking too
giant.
much text? Should I be smaller?
Any man.
Should I be smaller, or should I like bring myself? What's like a good position for me to be in? I think if I'm like over here, I block a lot of the text, don't I? I could do like the Amayu Imoka Street Fighter and like put my head down here. I think is it fine if I stay here? I feel like I'm blocking. Because like let's say I'm here like normally. I'm gonna have to like tilt my head for you guys to like see all of the text. I'm gonna be here for a second. Let's see how it feels.
Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
Join the party? Like, yeah, I could be like this. But yeah, Izzy-san, please don't feel bad about it. It was not... Nothing bad at all. I beat it like 6 times. Wow, this is still my first time going through it. And it's been like 6 months, no, not 6 months, 2 months since I last played it, so I've kind of forgotten where I'm supposed to go.
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big. Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style.
Yeah,
That
this is
shit
good. Do you
means
guys like me
nothing to Kuno.
being here? I feel like this is kind of funny. And I don't even need like my own health bar, it's fine because it's like a shared health bar. Hello, Matt West. I did okay. I took a big nap after school, so I feel very refreshed now.
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk. You
That's
wanna
very
fuck on
wise
someone
of him.
about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate. Yeah, cocking boot. You know that jolly union cow
I'm
fucker?
forgetting the
Came
people.
around talking about cows or some shit. Came around pretending like he cares about cows. So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit.
Okay, thank you.
My liege, why did Kuno feed you this information?
It is kind of funny, isn't it?
Yeah, Kuno's doing charity today. Kuno Day. Kuno feels sorry for you two loser pigs. Kuno's doing pity now.
Yeah, like his like accent is like vaguely somewhere in like the British Isles, but then he sometimes speaks Finnish. He uses Finnish words, and because I'm Finnish, I find it very funny.
Still,
Last time I had to like
seems
translate some of the words to
may
you
have a tin
guys.
for that guy, or you may be paranoid. That is also a possibility, sire.
Fuck are you talking about? What is this contusion shit?
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
I'm saying, but that's probably not a great one to
did
respond
Kuno
with.
make your shit sniffing harder? Obstruction of shit sniffing. This is Kuno's kingdom. Kuno fucking rules here.
You hear the lieutenant hum. He's thinking the kid has amassed
Challenging
quite the
success.
vocabulary
All
for law
right, all
enforcement
right.
terms, but he's not going to stick his nose into this.
Me and my partner are wondering, where did you pick up so many police terms, or proceed with the questioning?
Me and my partner are wondering, do you guys puff Peter?
I don't know what that
Kuno
means.
erupts into laughter, pointing his finger at you. Then
That explains why he speaks
then
Finnish type
back
words.
at you.
Really, like if I talk with him enough.
An unfortunate choice of words, the lieutenant from Precinct 57 thinks. He looks downwind at the rotting corpse. He could use a
You're testing Kuno's.
I think that's...
Been waiting for you to fucking man up. In there.
No, I
okay.
already asked about those, I
Kuno's
forgot.
listening.
These are new. I'm glad they at least tell me like which dialogue choices I've chosen before, because I would not remember. This one's funny.
Sure. Confiscate it for Kuno, and you can have half. Kuno's violent dad's got Kuno's key, so you need to fuck your way in there. Go to the pier side, bang on the door till the cleaning gimp lets you in. That's how Kuno does it. Then you go to room 12 and kick down the door, police violence style. That's what Kuno does. And then it's action time. You're locked in the room with violent fuckhead. That's it. Next time Kuno sees you, you better have his shit.
What the hell are you signing us up for here? Okay then.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Do I really want to do this quest? Get speed from Kuno's apartment, take down Kuno's dad. Oh man. I wanna say I already tried doing this one. But I thought it was kinda... I don't think I could do it. Alright, what do I do next? Oh. Nameless fishing village down the coast. Maybe this is like the most... It's the only one that I think I could do. Or unless this one's like... I don't remember where she was either. I do need to make money. But I already have money, so that's fine. That's not a problem. I have 2 skill points, that's great, I love that. Oh. Oh wait, this one I can do. I think this one I remember, I just gotta go back up there. Hello Retro, how are you doing? Welcome. Ah, Shinji-san, konbanwa. Konbanwa, konbanwa. No way, can I like... Can I fast travel somehow? I'm forgetting. I'm completely forgetting. No, it's just like a quest line. But... M4 map, oh, Yosh, thank you. Well, it's like somewhere around here. I wanna say. Because I remember the last time I did yesterday. Or last time rather. Was that I started the... Yeah, she is this one, right?
Lowman, you caught me at an opportune moment. This awful weather keeps me awake. You can entertain me with your questions. Diamonds? Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I...
Click on the names on the map.
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo. If you know what I mean. Then it's contraband, Lowman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo.
Bad Hand? Hermenegildos's bad hand strangled 300 people. What can I say? Some people just really like strangling people.
Of course not. To truly understand the Boyadero, you need to listen to on the western
I'm doing good,
plain.
I was sleepy. But then I took a big nap and then I'm not sleepy again. なるほど。ごめん。このゲームがわかりにくいね。
The Boyadera,
英語が
Boya for short,
よく
is
わ
a
かんないか
cow
ら。
herder from upstream Magritte, the great steppes of northern Mesk. He is a rugged individualist and explorer.
It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in
Give me
love
more.
with
Check this
daring
Twitter. Why are we
Boyadero.
posting tweets in my
Promises
Twitch
to
chat? Alright.
marry her as soon as he returns from the western plain. Of course not. The Boyadero returns from the western plain a changed man. One night, as he and his beloved are out walking along
I know
the
I quit
river
making
naked,
games. Why he's saying like...
pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down.
He's saying like if a 100 line fails, he's gonna quit. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what he's saying. And yeah, to be fair. Okay, I can click on the names for festival. Okay.
In the background, you can hear the orchestra swell as the screen fills with the maiden's imploring eyes.
So the
boyadero strangles his beloved and
assassine.
throws her body in the magret. Then he rides off, because the western plain is calling to him. The most beautiful. A true boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish.
So wait, then that means
He
everyone
didn't
has to
know
buy
what it
100
meant
line.
to love a boyadero.
What will we do if he quits? He stops making games, then who's gonna make like the biannual Danganronpa again? Oh no annual. What's the word for once a decade? I forgot. Then we're not gonna just get another version of Danganronpa.
What if to truly love a boyadero is to float lifeless downstream?
Did you
That's
just
what
call
I'm
me a
saying.
lady, Herife?
She clearly doesn't think she's a lady.
I'm not that either, Herife. I've gone too far from it all to remember what was between my legs. I'm only terrifying to small children and to those who used to know me.
Yeah, it's not her. Believe me.
The big ones, the trucks. There's no women and men there. It's all in the middle of this town. There's a ghostly motorway.
In the background, a quiet song seeps from her cabin into the air. You don't hear any vocals.
Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was. How should I know? Do I look like I spent a lot? Oh, Sim.
Something in her is pulling towards some unknown rest state. She twitches, like a sleep.
What
She's
the
just a
hell?
distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to her things.
What is this one again? Solution? No? Oh no, I forgot the game. I forgot how this works.
So he doesn't think she's the lady driver.
You hear that, Lowman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me. Oh, don't worry about me. I'm one of the
Spikes to
best
launch the
cameras
GO train
around.
IBM.
I drive
And you
routes
think they're
no
gonna
one
put
else
like a
will.
different guy on the GO train? Like if or do you think they even have like an interest in developing it as an IP? I haven't gotten to play it yet, so I don't know how like
The Monozov's land.
how much did they set up for a potential sequel.
Western Plain. The Transcatolia Magistral. You for 1A. At Estradas do Mirador. All the good ones. The deep trenches. Where the bluebirds fly. You're right, Lowman. I'm the one who should take my health more seriously. Thank you for looking out for me.
A correct appraisal. You're quite shabby.
Is that all you woke me up to say?
I guess that's it for now.
Mazovian Socioeconomics. 0.000% of communism has been built. Evil child-murdering billionaires still rule the world with a shit-eating grin. All he has managed to do is make himself sad. He is starting to suspect Krasmezov fucked him over, personally, with his socio-economic theory. It has, however, made him into a very smart boy with something like a university degree in truth. Instead of building communism, he now builds a precise model of this grotesque, duplicitous world.
Naruhodo. Can I start building something else? I guess I probably should, right? One of these? Perhaps. Remaining 3 hours. Yeah, let's do this one. グレちゃんが生きてセクシーってことか。まあ、つまに。一番可愛くてセクシーなアイドル。Hello, Anderson. How are you doing? Okay, so did I do the quest? Yeah. No?
Lowman, you caught me at an...
She's just a distracted...
You hear that, Lowman?
Nothing. I just don't think she's connected to anything.
He doesn't want your frail mind caught up in something here. Something unconnected to the...
A pale dream is what it is.
Oh, but this is the wrong...
Of course, whatever stupid things they put in the lorry. Is that all you wanted to know, Lowman? What do I need drugs for, Lowman? Then what were you getting at?
This line of questioning is going nowhere. Try harder.
I'm trying to... The door could open for a sequel, but it's more like a slop. Well, to be fair, I'm #1 Goraka slop in the world. #1 Goraka slop enjoyer. I think like I think Kasutaka Goraka makes the same game every time. And it's like it's kinda so bad that it's good, but it's not only bad, there's also like flashes of brilliance. And so I'm really looking forward to the full version of the 100 line. I'm gonna go back to digging holes. My chatters have real jobs, they're doing physical labor. Go enjoy your work or something. Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you're okay. I'm also doing okay. I took a big nap before stream, so I'm in so high spirits.
Why would I want to do that?
Okay, this one might be good. Maybe I found the correct dialogue tree. For commerce.
What in the name of God are you talking about? Good. I don't care about drugs. Little molecules, they are nothing.
I think I'm supposed to... like somehow get something out of her, but I don't really know how. Can I?
You caught me.
Do you have something to tell me,
Yes.
please? No. Can I like threaten her with a gun or something? Show me your
Now what do
feet.
you want with an old woman's boots, Sheriff? Please? I think you should let me get back to Gabriel Buenguerro. You are not Gabriel.
I'm glad to hear you're okay
Gabriel
too.
doesn't say please.
Finished game of predecessor. Well, as long as you win. That's the most important thing.
She's wearing sturdy workers' boots made of black leather.
Yeah, I'm glad you don't
Buckles
feel
run across. The
too
sole
down
is
about
Just before
yesterday.
Gabriel, it was the coronation of Franco Negro.
I was
Now,
doing more
there
Overwatch
was
aim
a
training
real
before my stream.
Moreover, the boots were size 37. Another discrepancy, although not boot-related, is the coronation of His Innocence, Franco Negro, which happened 500 years ago.
It was. And then it was no more. And I was no longer.
Yeah, I
holding
thought
my
because
father's
I'm
hand.
obviously supposed to get like
He was
some
no longer
info or
the
something
descendant
out of her,
stars in Vile.
but then
The crowd had gone
I'm not really
silent.
finding it. So
Perhaps it was another Sheriff who came and woke me up.
oh wait, I don't
Looking at
have a
my
gun.
boots,
That part I
asking
do remember.
questions.
I still don't have a gun.
Or perhaps it was one of the others.
Cause
in
the
I
the
don't
union guy
remember.
has my gun, right?
As she says, Carnival,
I could have told you.
The feet of a little girl. They fit well on the pedal. Of course not.
the Boyadero, the woman sways her.
Did you just...
She clearly doesn't. The woman's malevolent, cackling, hills, the
This is
roundabout.
a
I'm
fresh...
a lady like you
Ouch.
are Gabriel Buenguerro. Only in dreams. I'm only terrifying to small children.
Yeah, it's not her. Believe me.
Oh, see.
Something in her is pulling.
Okay, well, what if I just go back and I like beat up the other guy for spreading misinformation? He was like, he was stealing, wasn't it this guy? Wait, so was there not a fast travel? Maybe there's not, it's fine if there's no. I was just thinking if there was some way of making this a little bit faster. That's okay, I can just run at him again. I think we try to like, yeah, through here. Yet.そうだと思った。正解。No, that's not what I wanted to press. Where's the guy? Hold on, show me the guy. Or was it just him?
Everything's still cool here, officer. Me?
This man probably comes from.
Very cool. I like your style, officer.
No, wasn't this the guy who spread me the misinformation? I'll find out where her lorry is. Maybe I need to go there. Yeah, I don't have to help. I just have like one revive. Or one like heal. And this game is super pretty. And it's well written as well. It's just unfortunately like not linear enough for my small brain. So I also need to like find out where her like stuff is. I don't think there's any use talking to her. Maybe I just gotta wait on it a little bit. Unless there's like one more guy that I could interrogate.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man.
Ooh,
What's up? I don't want to talk about that.
I need your
I
help
was
on him.
hoping it isn't going to be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here
Nice.
anymore.
Okay, I was right.
She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is. I didn't, man. I told you, I was hoping it's not her.
He still is hoping. It's just wishful thinking on his part. Not it's
I'm
true.
an empath, so I can
Would of
sense that
course
he's
lie,
correct.
But a kind heart is tricky. Bah.
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the lady driver. She kept her name a secret. From me too. A friend? An acquaintance. I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay? A youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Died. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
Then she may have dyed it again.
Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad.
DMC5 Special Edition.
not a
That's a game
bad
I would definitely
person,
like to
I know
try
that
one
much.
day.
We can't just let it go. It's part
No,
of the police investigation.
like I
That's how it
know that
always
like
is with you, isn't it?
the union guy
All
has
part
my
of the
gun.
investigation. The girl's trouble.
And well, I
If you
can
hunt her
show
down,
you
she may
after
not survive it.
this
I
conversation
can't
got
have that on my conscience.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this.
I don't believe you. She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her. I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind.
I'm kind of scared because I want to continue about, like, I want to talk about this more. But at this game, sometimes it's kind of mean. It locks you out of dialogue choices. And so I'm scared to press 1. Because then I might not get to press 2 or later, but I'm gonna do
The
it
way it
anyway.
worked. The trouble it was giving her. Fuck, man.
Okay, that's fine.
Go grill someone else with these questions,
I think I like
okay?
failed to check there or
There are
something.
plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one. Wait, this guy says they're friends. Then, acquaintances. And he's okay with others ratting her out. Push Tommy, and it will break his heart. And his spirit.
Well,
Don't
that's
expect
mean,
you
but
to
I guess I'm gonna do that.
Fine. I don't want to be a butcher. And I don't want to be a knight either. I just want to be a person who can sleep at night. A little fame wouldn't hurt too.
I don't think I'm gonna force him. I think I'm gonna talk to the other
Thank
guy,
you,
Ryan.
friend. Wow, this makes me feel like I should pick up smoking again. Would help with my rhymes too. What? But I told you she's my friend.
No,
Thank
okay,
you,
this is not what I
friend.
wanted to. Yeah.
It's like
Smonk.
whatever's going on.
Yeah, we
over
can
at
talk
the
about
dock.
this more though.
Workers got a
DMC5
blockade
is
set
one
up,
of the best
making
openings.
demands. No
Yeah,
way
I do
in
know
or
the song
out.
I think you're talking about. It does have great music and I like the character designs, you know. I've never played any of the previous games though. And I also have not seen the show.
Some pretty wild stuff I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town too. Like a strike negotiator type. They want to keep that money flowing in, my man.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side.
Anything else? Yeah, us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. Not my thing.
Alright, I'm gonna go talk to the other guy and if he doesn't give me anything in terms of info, then I'm just gonna go back and beat up this guy. Tommy Lee at home. Yeah.
Everything's still
Oh,
cool
it's the
here,
good arigato.
Me?
Wait, is this
This
not the guy
man
that I was supposed to
probably
talk
comes
to?
Very sharp, officer.
Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Sea Guy Archipelago was
Very cool. I
What?
admire your awareness of our intertwined history.
Why did it just become
Super
winter
nice
all
you
of a
to
sudden?
Apologize for colonialism. No, it's very.
I guess it started snowing. It's funny. Tom. Okay, so who do I talk to now? If I don't want to like beat up this guy specifically? I'm gonna maybe like ask around a little bit still. No, he doesn't say anything.
right to work.
Nope. I'm just gonna check if like any of these guys have new dialogue for me.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you now?
Oh. That's good.
The little boy had a good on his promise. To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official union probe, you know.
Did you?
At first I thought, Why not? Maybe the
My
pieces can fit the
multitasking is
stride.
off the charts.
Buy us a
I'm
few more days
doing
under the
multiple
sun, you
quests
know.
at once.
So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, and the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes. I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk union man about some armor.
That's fair.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part. It's a minor nuisance. I did some research into this armadura.
How does it come up?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kit. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. I guess you won't be collecting them all then. That's less work for you at least.
Nice and balanced.
One
Some
piece is
junior
real.
officers can take care of the rest.
Okay, enjoy your food. This is on.
Smart choice. It's only that one spot you need armor too. The one. Good luck if you go for those boots though. No problem.
Okay, that's good.
He
That's
is
good.
sincerely
And now I'm gonna talk to the race scientist again. 네, 실제죠. ゴシはどう？今日も痛いか？
The unpromising race pupil returns.
心配があるね。No, he doesn't really have
I
anything.
am not the first line of defense. I am the last. In addition, these so-called hardy boys are an effeminate clique of bodybuilders.
How many languages do I speak? I'm like fluent in English and in Finnish, because Finnish is my native language. Then my major is Japanese, so I speak like a mama. I speak like okay Japanese a little bit. And then in Finland, because Swedish is a second like official language, I speak like a tiny bit of Swedish, but really not good at all. And then when I was in middle school, I studied German for 2 years, but I only really remember some like individual words. It's
You pick up on something
maybe not even worth
artificial in
mentioning.
his tone, like he's putting on an act. This is unlike him. He is usually more himself.
Fine. They have recently fallen under the influence of a possibly sexually perverted female vagrant and a
I see.
narcotics peddler. It's shameful. Find out for yourself. Endomorphic blob.
Endomorphic blob goes crazy. 私少し痛いかな。
There is nothing funky about them. There are 3 categories of race. Type A,
マッセー
Type
ジしてあげ
B,
たい。
and the vile CF race Goldron of pederasty. Which one do you need?
Execution and angle gameplay? Yeah, it's like a Bayonetta style game, right? No, I don't want to talk about this. I actually do not want to talk about this again. Girls in Spanish? I do think Spanish is a pretty language. And I want to learn Korean. But I don't really have time. I wanted to take Korean lessons this year in uni, but they overlapped with my Japanese courses, so I couldn't take them. If they wouldn't have, then I would have taken them. Maybe I can take them in 2 years or like a year and a half. グレちゃんは日本語上手。いやいや、まだ勉強中です。What was I? What did I want to do? Oh, I forgot. Oh right, he lied to me. And then I want to get the armor. And then I want to do this. Okay, do I not have like a different option besides just fucking fighting this guy? Cause I kinda wanna do this. But like so far, the only possible like solution I found is roughing up this guy. Well, yeah, just like learning languages takes a lot of
Now
time.
it's turning into a kind of a.
And I wouldn't
snow
really
limbo,
consider
man.
myself a polyglot.
So am I.
I'm like bilingual, maybe trilingual if you wanna like give me the credit. All of my Japanese chatters always tell me my Japanese is good, but I feel like they're kind of I always feel like they're just being nice to me. え？ノイダのあれ知ってる？すごい。今寝てるか？わかる。ゆっくり休んでね。今日も来てくれてありがとう。めっちゃ嬉しい。I mean, maybe like a hint towards 調べてきた。すごいね。It's the word I know this word. I learned it like 2 days ago. Hold on. 安心してる。Only one way to find out about it, so I do have to do it then. I've never played a Ninja Gaiden either. I just know that the Ninja Gaiden guy is in what is it called? In Dead or Alive. So, but yeah, if there's only one way, then I suppose I do need to just go here, which is fine. Because I do want to do
Now
this
it's turning
quest, I
into a
think.
kind of a snow limbo, man. What? But I told you she's my friend.
I'm sorry, brother, we gotta
Please
do
don't
this.
make me give her up, detective. Get someone else. There's a ton of drivers here. I thought you were a different kind of cop.
I'm sorry, man, I only had the one option. ね、ぎっくり返して伝わるのかな。少し調べたいんですけど、同じ意味だと思います。
The realization that you've used his friendliness and goodwill for your
Gotta
own
take the L, brother.
ends.
What is it with everyone having lower back pain? Both my YouTube chatters and my Twitch chatters have lower back pain today.
Remember, you're doing it for the bigger investigation. This is important. Relax. Ask.
ノリノリぎっくり腰。そう思うよ。I'm sorry. I'm not happy about doing this. I really didn't want to do this. But I feel like I kind of had to. Because I'm interested in this questline, I'm too invested. I'm way too invested. Yeah, right? So. ほぼ同じ意味ね。
Valori's still here. Down past the statue of Philippe. The cabin is green. You can get in there with these. That's all I know.
When did she leave?
Last Friday.
Because you're getting old. My chat's so old. You guys are so old. But it's okay. it's rough though. I'm spiritually messaging all of you guys, alright?
She left
Yeah,
them
why
to
did
me
you have them? That's what I'm
because
kind
she
of...
trusted me. So I can get it out of the way when the jam breaks loose.
The other drivers would have to tow it or break in.
If they break in, they would find what's hidden inside.
I bet you are.
And he's sorry he couldn't be what he wants to be. A good person. His last line, his revenge on...
Thank you for your cooperation, sir.
You don't really think so.
But I
really
do. I feel like
If
really
I
bad.
didn't, I wouldn't be in the RCM. Take care, sir.
And yeah, I hope your back pain goes quickly away too, Isizan. And yeah, Nasikomi-san, did you really not have finished this quest line? I feel like I was way too, like, invested to not finish him. Good, it's anyone since that. So near the monument. Is the monument around here? Still the other still to take care. Yeah, it does kind of feel... Okay. Is this one the monument? I missed... I wanna say it's probably something around here. Because like... This one? No. This one?
This screen found A to Z contemporary
Yes.
is parked in the shadow
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
ruins looming overhead.
I finally
It's
found
seen
it.
better days.
Cause like all rhyme. Demo 4つに聞いたら大丈夫でしょう。
This is the one our man pointed to.
You push the key into the lock and turn. The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls.
Yeah, next month.
There's
It's
a
so
radio
soon
transmitter in the
already.
front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals. These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens. One of them particularly catches your eye. A centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat.
Ten years old back in 2013. And do we have a new record for the closest chatter to Kuraya's age? At least on YouTube. I do know there's someone in like Twitch chat who's like only like a month younger than me. But if you were 10 years old in 2013, it's like very close. Only like barely older than me. Barely. Oh no, I lost my YouTube chat. Hold on, I'm sorry. I need to pop my YouTube chat back up. Please wait for a second. お返しにくれずにメッセージ。本当？わあ、嬉しい。 まあ、整地してくれたいね。15 in 2013, and you guys are not. You guys are not defeating the old allegations. Although 15 in 2013 isn't even that old. But you know.
The actresses and the rear actor all smile you a warm good. Looks like the frequency dial is absent.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be for contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all short
Yeah.
UW.
I guess there's like, I don't know how you feel. Like, do you wanna get the surgery, or would it be like a relief if they tell you you don't need it? But I guess maybe it would be nice because it would be probably be like a lot of relief rather. If you can get out.
Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. Doesn't look like it.
The smell of you wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here. A hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench,
younger than 40
have been
years old.
casually thrown there by the disorganized
Yeah, and even
driver.
then, I feel like being a Street Fighter player, I really like for me, because we have like Street Fighter pro players in Japan who are in their like mid-40s, and I'm like, yeah, they're still the goats. They're not old at all. So I feel like I don't personally tend to think. I sometimes call you guys old, but like realistically, you could be like 20 years older than me, and I still wouldn't think that you're like that old, you know?
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
いろんなところもみもみ。わあ。
Yes?
Do the honors, he thinks. Connect it to yourself.
Which means that the missing lady driver was present at the
Nice. Oh, wait, this is useful, and this was ties into the main quests. Women, shake your head. A woman be selling drugs, am I right? It's a funny one.
Yes, well...
Women, am I right?
Now we know for certain who's the missing 8th person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardy and his boys could also be involved in a drug operation?
40 to 50s middle-aged, 60 plus is old. Yeah, I kind of think like in my head you start being old when you hit like 60, yeah. That's around what I would say to.
Understood. We should still go and see what Titus has got to say on the matter.
The movie stars are still smiling. A metallic drawer slides out. It's an issue of Petty Ferric from last Wednesday. It looks like an article.
The Ulan frequency system? I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, when you turn 30, you just become washed, old and washed.
The pull-out tool slides back into
I'm
its
sorry, let
nest.
me drink a bit
The
of
rest
water.
is as it was. Radio, posters, a trace of motor oil smell under all the cigarettes. Close the...
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Before we return to Joyce?
セクシーでエッチなアイドル。You got surgery on both of your knees? Okay, to be fair, I had to stay at the like overnight for like a weekend
Alright,
at a hospital
we
because of my knees when I was like 8
quickly
years
debrief
old.
over what we found.
So
we don't do
I don't think that's really. I do think knee surgery is very like elderly person good at, but it's not necessarily.
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter. I'm not sure what the Ulan frequency is.
Yeah, that's what I'm
They
saying.
may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed. Or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks. And last but not least, it looks like the Hardy Boys knew this driver, as we know that she was present at the
You were
lynching.
18 in
This may be the
2013.
union connection we've been searching
You
for.
guys are really having a boomer off in there, aren't you? No, but you don't have to feel too bad for me. You guys have had like knee surgery and back surgery. All I've had is eye surgery. Which was like
Room
not
and
that bad in the long term.
converged, he thinks. This was quite
I
the
appreciate the headpats, but really, I'm okay. I've never had anything like that bad done.
Like Joyce told us, yes, logistically. But don't expect to bust this open during our stay here. At best, this is an angle we can use. We should return to the murder case. See what Joyce tells us about the lynching. There are more than
Yeah.
enough grounds to start an official investigation. The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs. As elegant as they are, I don't think they are relevant to the drug trade.
A lot of women for a lady driver's cabin? What has the world come to? Are women not allowed to appreciate women anymore?
Yes, well,
unimportant.
debrief over after you.
That's crazy. 자, 8시였구나. Okay, so report back to Joyce. Joyce is the cop. Oh, wait. Are you guys still there? Was Joyce the person I had to call on the phone? I think so, right? I think so. But then I could also show back up at the Hard Boys or whatever the hell. You do videos at home full of hard drugs? The Good Eye Nightfall stream has to go crazy if you're like coked up. Alright.
Looks like the circus left him, but the clowns are still here.
でもね、信じな。明日もゆっくり休んでね。無理はしないで。I could gamble this to be fair.
Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was
Oh,
used
so is
to
this
move
like-
rolling
is this
vehicles
like
for
a
drugs,
mandatory
turning
quest?
to Jamrock? The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprints.
No. the fella
Let's go
is his.
gambling.
Leave it to the lieutenant.
Thank you. You're right.
I like him, so I'm
There
gonna
is
let
no
him do
local
'em.
drug trade because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course. No, there aren't. Some little shit and his dad are doing speed.
Whatever you've seen is peanuts.
くれて優しい。いやいや、
The place is a paradise.
新次さんは優
And all
しい。
thanks to Hardy Boys.
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics
私は
here.
可愛くてエッチなア
My
イドル
answer
だけ。
to your drug accusation is
I could
How
gamble it.
dare
Maybe I should gamble it after this
Go
one because it is a
fuck
white check. I get to retry him.
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardy boys here.
My answer is fuck off.
Okay,
Mind your own
he's starting to crack. I'm
There
starting
is
to,
no
you know.
Hardy. I run this goddamn.
Finally, you got something out of him. This could prove useful in the future.
And here we go.
I know. Fatty walked on all 4s. He's so
Classic.
fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints. Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
Thank you,
That's more
Fat
like it,
Angus.
boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all 4s. Anything else
Okay.
you need to know?
I'm gambling.
As you look around this room full of sweating,
Let's fucking go.
drink,
Halo announcer. I've
sitting
never
out
played a
tobacco.
Halo game,
Does this look familiar?
so I wouldn't know. That feels like a big sort of cultural blind spot that I have, but I've never played Halo. Get a tiny got. 幸せ Insane gamble. How does she do it?
Huh? You got a problem with beer now?
Not quite
And yeah,
there.
I'm known for never
For sure.
drinking. I'm a big fan of beer and jerking off instead of helping people. So true. I have a beer problem, but not a problem with beer.
Speak for yourself, buddy. I've been running this outfit for 10 years now.
They didn't see shit, man. Kids getting shot. We had 3 shootings a week.
Congratulations on the graffiti removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about money
Fascinating.
while there's a rape victim.
Well, that's not fascinating. I wasn't looking at.
So
Okay.
what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick. Just don't antagonize him. You have this already.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's
Okay.
it. You got him.
Halo
going
the
to give it to
PlayStation.
her, but
I
it
also
is
don't have a PlayStation. I have a PlayStation Vita. They should port they should port the new games to the PlayStation Vita.
You wanna help her, cop? Fine. If you don't, if you question her.
What is her name?
Glacia, I'm on Duke. She's staying
French.
here, whirling in rags. A real pretty one.
Silver jumpsuit, blonde.
Blonde.
Shit. The girl. The girl upstairs?
Oh no.
That can't be her.
Oh, it's her. It's definitely her. It's Miss Oranje, disco dancer.
Yeah. Blonde.
That's a rough. Oh no.
Rooms over from yours. Sure. Why not? You probably...
You inexplicably add cool
Oh, it's so
after the
over.
victim's name, with your eyes bulging like some wild beast. Your
I don't understand what's so cool.
Do I just die here? What the hell?
Nothing. We just have a few more questions. Then we'll be on our way.
Let me just do this before
it
anything
sounds
bad
like you're
happens.
having a heart attack. Whatever you said, it couldn't have been that bad. Please relax. Whatever you do not tell him you know her. Calm. Normal. Try to forget this little hiccup.
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship.
Something
Yeah, I
is
guess
off here.
that's fair.
His anger is...
I did ask her for the
possessive.
sex at the beginning. That is what happened. That is definitely what happened.
Was like that karaoke incident all over again.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
All of these dialogue options are bad. I don't want to ask any of this.
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again.
It would help if
Well,
we
that's
established.
yeah,
All right.
okay, but
2 weeks, maybe?
Here you go, boss.
Remember what I said. Freight.
hey Josh, let me save the game before I fucking die.
some kind of superstar.
Oh.
They say the world isn't ready for a rock and roll cop. No one wants their state monopoly on violence to be mixed with celebrity worship. They claim to know it would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the ranks of demigods and have sexual encounters with barely legal cover girls. It would be insane, they say. To all this, you say, fuck off and die, in a cool voice. You people have no idea how
Interesting.
these cops are gonna get.
I would need more, but I also don't really have anything. I guess this one would be cool. But there's still like so much stuff I haven't unlocked. Thank you. They started making Vita games and they make people happy. I love the PlayStation Vita. I've recently played like I think 3 Vita games. I played Persona 4. I played Fate Extra. And I played something else on the Vita in like recent memory. What else do I have? Oh, I played Amnesia. Is Amnesia what the game's called? The visual novel, yeah. Right? Yeah. Thespian Lex, indeed. Okay, well that was I will say I did not think that me asking for the sex was gonna lead to like me dying of a heart attack on day 2. But you know what? That's fair.
Officer, what was that? Yes. The victim? Is there something
Does this
I
like
should know
ruin the
before we
entire
talk to her?
thing? Can I not complete the
Whatever
quest
you
anymore?
do, don't say the first thing.
Yeah, I died like so many times because of the bad chair. When I first went to talk to the union guy, because I didn't realize you could like heal mid-dialogue. That was funny. No, I never died. I got the tie on the first go.
Understood. It is. This would have been good to know before. It should
This
have.
is true.
Anything else? Understood. You were not in good shape a month. Okay, that's manageable. What you're saying is you
No.
raped then. What else?
Yeah, that's true. I didn't really want to say that one. I was just like...
We'll be alright, officer. This is nothing.
Or is this day 2 or day 3? I actually don't remember. It's one of those... It might be day... No, it's day 2. Yeah, it says day 2 in the corner. But like the first day was very long.
You feel fortified by his assurance. Is it though?
This is not like Atelier. This is not
You're
like
still-
Atelier Totori. There's only like a few days in the game. Oh, I'm pretty sure you can like technically go forever. Like someone told me that usually people finish the game in like a week-ish. Or like a few days. But you can like literally do nothing. And then the game technically lets you go forever if you don't like progress the quests, I think. But yeah.
The door is closed.
Who is it?
In the game, yeah. IRL, it's like... I remember I heard it's like 20 to 60 hours. I feel like for me, visual novel type games, I usually go through them very quick because I read fast, but... What is up in my voice tonight? Oh my gosh. But yeah, I've heard this game's like pretty long. So that's what I'm like prepared for that.
Can we...
Come on up. The door is open.
Certain events have to happen in like 10 days. But I think in the beginning you can just like keep doing nothing. I at least remember hearing about it.
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. It's been used. This toothbrush belongs to someone who doesn't give a damn about her teeth.
That reminds me, I should probably replace my toothbrush sometime
Pill
soon.
bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APA.
Anything of note?
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Nacra. This is used to treat opioid overdoses.
Interesting.
Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotvaldian.
No, why didn't I say that I would do a sober playthrough? I don't know.
What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how.
But I'm not like...
A bright orange bottle with peptide stamped.
No, I'm not gonna take it. I just
Sunny,
wanna...
happy letters. Jackpot, baby.
I said I would
That's
do a
the stuff
sober
you're looking
playthrough.
for.
I'm sticking by a...
Peptide. A euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy.
Let's
speed,
know.
man. Just what you were looking for. They call it dextroamphetamine and talk
I'm
about...
not doing that. Yes.
Welcome to the room.
I like the way to finish the end boss fight in Metal Gear Solid 3. I've also never played that game, so I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Below her silvery chops.
I really should play a Metal Gear game one of these days.
Built, long and lean.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
I'm having like a husky voice competition with her, oh my.
Oh yes, legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there. They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the infernum.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I believe you have already met my colleague.
Have I ever? Have you grown accustomed to your role as a police officer? Like riding a copper-cycle?
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man.
And this game is the masterpiece.
People who put
I'm
him there
definitely
have asked us to talk
inclined
to
to agree. I think this is very cool so far.
Huh. I see.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult.
Clasier Amondu.
And then yeah, let me
Vredefort,
get like...
Republic of Oranje. I'm 28. Something stupid.
Wanna hear what's stupid? Somewhere in a one-room apartment on Boogie Street, a young man shows Patrol Officer Tilbrook his genital warts, asking if they're cancer.
Okay.
His partner, Emil Mullins, can't be there. He's in another apartment with another man who's showing him a dead dog under the radiator. It's dead, Mullins says. No, the man replies. I touched him. He's warm. He's warm, Mullins replies, because he's under the radiator.
Oranese lit. Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university. Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are... only the name of the nation changed.
What about Revacholian literature? People sometimes reveal things about themselves.
No. Revacholian lit is about how magnificent and serious Revachol is. It's about how you have to save the world. Strange. Usually the Revacholian hero does not save women.
She seems quite relaxed for a victim of assault. But, of course, what seems should not be your priority.
A bad memory, officer, of lilacs and lightning.
What's so bad about that?
Nothing. If you're no longer there.
The conference centers are filled with people who get angry at you if you do something wrong.
Sooner or later, everyone does. Nothing. I do nothing with it.
That's how I feel about my Japanese degree. What do I do with it? I speak Japanese in my live stream.
Cool. I've made
28
more
doesn't...
money by just
Guys, you
being
can't be
than I
saying
have with
that.
Oranese lit.
You can't be talking like that. Also, being a hag is spiritual. You can be like 20 years old and be a hag. It's all vibes based.
Many things.
It's how you can be like 15 and be a boomer.
A secretary. Miss Oranje 37.
It's the world's most tired smile.
I'm afraid you can't, officer.
Why you
Fairs?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast.
Thank you for your candor. Why?
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river. If I were to lie to you, I would come up with a more mainstream name than Clausia Mondu. It's...
She seems to be telling the truth, sire.
Okay, well then I believe her.
Okie dokie. The record. So official. Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. By sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
Yes, that is what I mean. No, it's fine. I mean, because like it doesn't really bother me. I just know some people don't like it. And you're gonna freely call me a hag. Maybe once I turn 28, then it's gonna start bothering me. But still a few years to go until then.
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with not raped. I can't say that stuff about him. Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
By they, she means the Hardy Boys.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier. He had something to do with the strike.
Oh, wait, now it's getting... Okay, it's getting spicy now. Hold on.
But you probably know all about it.
And his role in this strike was... what?
I think he was in a security detail.
I'm reaching 30 being old. Yeah.
Wild Pines.
I do think like the internet kind of rots people's like
didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean.
concepts of like what being old is. But also like people are like live way longer now. Like 50 years old, like 50 years ago, someone who was 50 was like fucking 5 weeks away from death. And then now, like nowadays, you turn 50 and you still have like half of your life to go. It's not quite that extreme, but you know.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his... I don't know... hair.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
Pretty much.
Warming them.
Interesting.
We partied. With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that. Please, you're alive in 50. I've known people who party so hard they're dead at 14.
Actually, most healthy Eastern European lifestyle.
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder.
大丈夫.
That's why I liked him.
大丈夫大丈夫花粉症の証拠かな
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. A little. The drugs were good enough, and we did enough.
Teenagers who can barely comprehend reaching 30. Yeah, right, like the median internet user is probably like 15, probably even like probably even younger nowadays because of TikTok. I don't use TikTok, but from what I've understood, the median TikTok user is like fucking 7.
How did you two meet?
I don't know, because I've never been like the only social media I've really used is like Twitter. So I don't really know what's happening on those other platforms. I feel like the median Twitter user is like 70 years old. At least, especially nowadays. And nowadays, the median European is like, or the median Twitter user is 55. Smoke so much that people think you're in your late 30s, early 40s, and you speak, yeah, Ryan. Can you imagine if I started smoking? I don't smoke and I don't drink and I still sound like this. Mommy, mommy. Mommy, mommy, arigato. Yasashi. TikTok is a weird place.
Downstairs.
I tried up making a TikTok account to like promote myself and upload my clips there, but it didn't work.
Had a cool, scary scar.
And I just gave up on doing it. I couldn't figure out how to like make a profile there.
But that scar part,
But yeah, smoking is really bad for the vocal cords. So is drinking.
What's that about? Apprehension?
But smoking especially. And smoking's more permanent. Drinking can be permanent too.
With longing. She misses him.
But not as much.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that. They're frequent guests downstairs. They have a booth for union members. Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter. A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have. Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
Could that have been part of the reason they hanged him?
I hope not. Actually, I know that's not the reason. I'm careful about that kind of thing. Not crossing the wires, you know? But that's probably where they got the rape idea. Men like that? I don't know. It's the way their imaginations work. I suspect it's what they'd like to do to me.
I don't want to ask any of the other two. I feel like those are very insensitive.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weary.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
As he says so, you feel the young woman looking at you and get a feeling. She nods.
Yes. You're just one room away.
Good. Yes. This means she could have heard something. Like what you were doing before.
You do not need to know that. What you need is to ask normal police questions.
Get a grip.
I kind of want to ask about
At least
this.
do your personal stuff when I'm not here.
Why not? I'll be here until 11 p.m.
Okay, it's good to know. Good to know, good to know. Yes. Then let's go and talk to these guys again. I have a nice voice, thank you. I really appreciate it, but I probably, if I actually like drank a lot or I smoked, it would be too much.
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy boys. Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us.
Yeah, but why would she? That's kind of what
else
I'm...
could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it. If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her. You think so? She seemed forthcoming. Unusually so. The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring...
Shotgun. Let's just go down, let me... 40-year-old smoker. I don't sound that husky, do I know?
It's you again. What is it? Again? Seriously, man? Yeah. What? Fuck! I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
You can't be talking like that.
Titus is furious. No, more than that. The loyal Titus feels betrayed.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the
I forgot his
traumatic
accent.
experience. She's shutting down, and she doesn't fucking trust you.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
This is a diversion. Stay on track.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her. And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
Titus Hardy.
Success. Titus backs off.
Everard personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
Mom.
When she's angry, she emphasizes the S. It gives her voice. Frankly, it's a
新
bit
人さんの
terrifying.
ためにゲームのダイアログを日本語で訳したいんですけど難しい単語がたくさんあるね。できない。ごめん。できなくてごめん。Pretty husky, but it's fine. More like sexy librarian than a 40-year-old smoker. That's preferable.
Someone has to...
Look, Copper.
That's preferable. That
We
is
know
also
that
like...
fuck was a rapist and a killer. We
That
got
is also...
him confessing to it
I don't know
on
if... Wait, Nasigami-san, I don't know if you follow me on Twitter. There was recently a picture on Twitter that was like a pink shirt. And the text on it was like, a biggest slut at the public library. And I retweeted it by saying, this is me coded. I don't know what is it with me and libraries though.
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit.
That is a
Then come
compliment
back and
though.
tell
I
me
do
the
think
soldier of the apocalypse
if I have sexy librarian energy, that's good. にしないでいいよ。わー。優しいね。The shirt, yeah. Yeah. Exactly, precisely. It's always a pink shirt because I think it's modeled after like the shirt from Valhalla. Because Valhalla has the what is it called again? It's the like the slut t-shirt. If I don't know if Bari-san is here. He actually drew me in that shirt. It was very sweet. It was very nice. I started drinking and smoking due to stress over years ago, quit a month ago. Wow, I'm sure that's difficult, but I'm really glad you were able to quit. I'm kind of lucky because I've never smoked, and I've drank like once in my life, twice technically, and the second time was during my birthday stream, where I drank so much that I threw up, and it's been like 4 months since then, and I haven't wanted to drink yet since. So I'm gonna say that was pretty successful. クレちゃんが楽しそうに喋ってるの聞いてだけでいい。わ
This
ー、街で幸せね。
The fuck are you a cop for then?
優しすぎる。いつもありがとう。I checked the stream to see could I get drunk. There is a video about it. I did make a video.
Pixty.
You are a librarian?
The truth. They care about getting convictions. They are fucking keeping a score on their bulletin boards.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you
I
don't
feel
listen
like
to the tape, we got nothing to talk about.
I don't know if I would be a good librarian. I did try to get a summer job at my local library some years ago, but I ended up not getting it. They didn't want me.
There's a lot of questions. If you ask them now, they'll just keep bringing up the tape. Listen to it, and they'll have nothing to hide behind.
I see. Okay.
What's on it? We call it the door gun, a mega
打開的に全然楽しんでね。ありがとう。たくさんコメントしてね。日本語も話したいから。Yeah, the video is better. The stream's too long. There's a lot of nothing in the video or in the stream. But you should start to check out the drunk stream video. It's pretty funny.
Now that is intriguing. You had me at door gunner.
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people.
Actually, there are a few. Crypto analyst, radio officer.
Yeah, like you have one. Smart ass.
I thought it would be funny to be
We
like
have
an
machines.
asshole.
We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works?
Understood? You've listened in on their communications.
Since way before their chief started taking swing lists.
I guess that's what the radio in the car was for. Or in the truck was for.
It's not advanced. You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say.
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something. Those notes are some in-depth stuff. Indexes and shit.
I'm sure we can find a tape player.
Where can I listen to this?
Yeah, play it with your ass, cocksucker.
I'm sure we can
Banger,
find a
so
tape
true.
player. It's not a problem.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy. You do that. Oh. Yeah, you do that.
Okay. Right, so next things that we wanna do. When Kim's not around, do we do this one? This one's also later. either in my room or find one from a pawn shop. Yosh, alright, I'm gonna find one in my room.
Yes?
No way, wrong door, whoops. You guys have to wait for this year's Guraya birthday in... when is it? What do I mean when is it? I know the month of my own birthday, it's in November. That's gonna be the next time I'm drinking, probably. If even then, to be fair.
The compact tape player is still and silent. The machine was made in Revachol.
This would have been very helpful with the Megamix. But it isn't anymore. My Kinema only comes with radio.
I need to buy a new one. BM. 라지カセを買いに行こう. Do I remember what the pawn shop's located? Probably not. Probably not. Is it this one?
Is this about the questions again?
No way, wrong spawn. 名探偵くらや。天才。Yeah, it's November. November 24th is the official Guraya birthday. It was a good stream. And you guys have to stick with me just for like quite a few more months. We can do it again. Oh, is this the my wife left me guy? I think so. Bagel everything, scoop it all. Classic. All-timer video actually. I feel like people don't understand just how funny it is. It's just a generational video. It's not my favorite TikTok anymore, but it used to be. Hello, Justin Song. We're doing some detective work.
Hello again. How can I help you? A tape? We have boom boxes for sale that will play it. Check the shelves.
Okay.
Oh.
He definitely is high. Looking at his wares, a guarded man like him wouldn't tell you if you asked them.
I guess like taking some electrochemistry stuff might be fun. Because I don't want to do drugs in this playthrough, so they might not be that like useful. Yeah, especially because here in Finland we celebrate Christmas on the 24th, so I'm like dead 1 month before Christmas. And it's kind of funny. I don't know why it happened to be this way on like the ladies' side of my family, right? Because my birthday is on November 24th, right? My mom's birthday is November 25th. And then my mom's mom, so like my mother's side's grandmother's birthday is like November 27th or November 28th. I don't know how it's ended up like that, but it's kind of funny.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have. I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery.
He doesn't know anything.
And then like my little brother, his birthday is like the same month as my dad's birthday, and I think they're only like 2 weeks apart. It's kind of funny.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
In December, we bought holidays 9 months before November. That is true.
Someone else came.
This is a pawn shop, and it did.
Dokuma-san. Konbanwa. Hello. How are you doing?
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another.
You...
With Kim here too? That just sounded really, really bad.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seemed...
You weren't quiet. You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and
I see.
that you can't trust yourself with it.
Valentine's
When I said that I
babies.
don't
True,
normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and
I'm glad
sort
you're
of
doing good, Justin Zong.
sucked on it. Then I agreed to
It's
take
morning
it.
there, right? I hope you slept well. Tired but fine. Did you have work today? I want to answer this one.
15 real.
The lieutenant
That's like
looks
nothing.
from you to Roy, and this has got to be the most. Wow, there's pity there too. In case the light swirls in his face and glasses, he doesn't know what to say.
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia.
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
You're right that she could cast aspersions on the force.
Do you think it was the lady? You know, the member of the boy group.
My apologies, officer.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it.
Of course.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, but I really want to buy the recorder. Or the tape player, whatever the hell. Sure, what the hell. He was on like 900 billion drugs, that's probably why. Oh, wait, how do I buy it then? 13.5 kilogram. Almost took it up. That's your rollback card.
The boomboxes on the shelf look well loved and well traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their one especially catches your eye.
We never got a true successor. Yeah, right, because there's been like
Boombox.
there's like four I think like 4 different games made by people who used to work on this. There was some like weird stuff with the studio where like the actual scenario writer and like creator of this game was like forced out. It was weird.
This is you. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Is the Harman Welshie W2, made in Vespa, designed in... Sorry, man. Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with
That's odd. Why doesn't he like music?
The stuff I record myself.
Maybe.
A discount?
Remember, He doesn't like music. He likes sounds.
Actually, yes. Let's. 8 is an even better
Wait,
number
let's go.
than 12. Even more internal
I saved so much
balance.
money.
Better integrity, too. And here you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go.
Alright. And now I think I go back to the room. Over 100 boxes, so many. I hope your back doesn't hurt too much. Yeah, it's really strange. And then I think basically like everyone else, like, oh wait, where do I go? Over here, I think. I'm a very like fast reader. In like 100% text-based games, like visual novels, I go through them so fast. Ugh. This is where I go. Thank you for the headbuds, thank you. Oh. Alright, then do I have the tape already? No.
The porter reel is pushed.
Here we go.
Command set. And the tape starts.
I actually didn't know there was a new game.
Violent static and machine sounds.
Like a proper Disco Elysium game. I know that the writers will be different for the next game from the studio.
This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalson crane.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too.
Oh, right. Of course. Fascinating. Why not?
Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arete on your porter reel. The tape stops spinning.
End of recording. It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. Still.
There's more going on here than we know.
One of the other mercenaries, I think. A village on the Samaran Isola. Who knows? Maybe
a symbol of soldier of the apocalypse style.
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you?
As you take out the tape, the boombox tunes itself. The contrast feels chilly.
All right. There is a different one that I wanna do. No, not here. I gotta get down. I'm gonna try getting the boots first. See if that's something I can do. One of the bigger studios is working on a game pretty similar, but this has nothing to do with Disco Elysium. Yeah, I guess it would probably feel kind of hacky if they tried writing a game in like the same universe, but with different, completely like different writers. I don't think that would work. Wait, hold on. Oh right, so I didn't get this one. But for this one I'm supposed to like get Kim to like fuck off somewhere, but I don't really know how to. I guess I can just go to Glacia again. And then go there a third time, if I can find a way for Kim to not be here. So we can just go up. Okay, okay. It was announced this week. I haven't been like keeping track at all. I keep like hearing about it every once in a while. Whenever they like show up on my Twitter timeline or whatever, about not too often. And then to get the highlights theかっこよなセリフ。Can I allow me to
Officer,
speak?
It's a fine day for questions.
She puts her coffee cup down. This does not surprise her.
Did he? I never said he was a good man.
She doesn't care. If anything, she sounds amused.
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via a de-encryption station. It's authentic enough.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style? Yeah. That was practically his pickup line. Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style? He liked the way it sounded when he said
I mean,
it.
that's the pickup line.
As to Kohoi?
I'm sure that works on someone.
He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been over.
Yes, was he bragging?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he did all those things. Then integrated them into his idea of normalcy. To keep on living. Until... running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that. He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezu all rolled into one person. Then...
When he said he was done, and done mentally, it didn't sound like a joke. It sounded like a deeply troubled man.
Well... maybe I pieced him back together. With afraid of what? That tape the Hardy Boys recorded? Your mother probably never told you this, but girls are evil. Had I the physical robustness and social support, I'd be in Kohoi. I would be tearing
Strange to see studios fail after one successful game. Well, for the Disco Elysium studio, it was self-inflicted rhyme. Like nobody forced them to... Nobody forced them to fucking try to take over the company from the original authors. And then like claim ownership over their IP. Like it wasn't exactly that like they made a good game and then everything else was stinkers. Wasn't like Hi-Fi Rush a similar thing? Where like Microsoft or whoever owned them shut them down? It's pretty rough.
Did he tell you he had actually done?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy.
There is a small measure of pride in her that she could quell the rage in such a being. What kind of man was he? Before you go, ask for details.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what...
She takes a very small sip of...
Like, for example...
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name.
Let's go.
I just called him Lely.
It was Microsoft?
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently.
Lelystad. That's a good start. We have a few
I think
questions.
that's a brand new place mentioned.
A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. The last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
In Oranje, officer. It's, I think
it's a smaller place around where she's from as well. Hokkaido. Interesting.
The Lelystad municipality has few boroughs and even fewer cities. It's made of agricultural plots near the border of Gottwald.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was Occidental, not Mondial. I'll update the form.
Yes. We were compatriots.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranjenrek.
No love for Mother Oranje. But wasn't he a soldier?
No need to get political, it's funny.
He left the National Service after they taught him to do what he did on Seminine. He wasn't the flag-waving kind. He was the making money, killing people kind. He was by no means a stupid man. A people person. No, there's nothing on Moindi. The old world is dead and we both knew it. I love Revachol, though. He was 42.
42? Are you sure?
He had many scars that made him appear older. We even celebrated his birthday, like...
Looks like you were right, officer. It isn't. Police work is cooperative.
Yeah, let's just get everything
Like
this done.
They were like, pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice.
He had a combat wound.
Yes. Severe.
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember?
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made it oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone. Oh, that.
It's clear she liked it.
It was a map of his life and the places he visited as a soldier. It was mostly for showing off to chicks.
Interesting.
So. How? Imagine him lying in bed.
Oh, hello, Aina-san, welcome.
Laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattoos.
Welcome.
The sheets are dirty for some reason.
League of Legends, your shop updates. I had chosen of the Wolf Katarina in my your shop, but it was for 1000 RP. Instead of, it was only like 20% off instead of a better discount. So I'm debating not buying it and waiting for it to go on a better discount, you know.
Is this Oranese lit?
Yes. This is the very essence of Oranese lit. A moment's respite. Dark and hopeless as the struggle itself. He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. Maybe even thousands. And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?" And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, and so it goes. Star after star, port after port. Oh yeah. No thank you. I've seen enough of him dead.
Go on.
Able then still held by Microsoft. Yeah, Microsoft been doing that all. I still have very like mixed feelings about Microsoft buying out Blizzard. I do still think it's like probably overall a negative. Like getting Bobby Kotick out is good, and because he was like the main reason why everything Blizzard developed has been so bad for the past like decade wasn't the previous CEO, but apparently he was gonna be pretty close to leaving anyway, so the Microsoft buyout wasn't really like necessary to force him out.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms. He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Change of topic, perhaps? Why do you ask? Well, it's wrong. He had too many drinks to down and...
Everything checks out here. It's all A-OK.
It very well could be. What do I mean? I have no idea. I don't even know what you mean. Love did him in? Of course. A real rainbow splattering of pharmaceuticals, I bet. Barbiturates, amphetamine, sildenafil.
Did I have anything else cool? I had the first Guyana skin, I forget what the name of it is, but I think it's not grey. I had Crime City, Nightmare Gully, and Elderwood Ari, and those two were an actual good discounts. But when the Katarina one's only -20, I'm kinda inclined to not buy it. Was full to Activision CEO, yeah, exactly.
How much does the toxicology report cost the police of Revachol?
It's quite expensive, miss. But we'll manage without your help for now. Alright.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee. Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, below the damage, the weeks of decomposition,
yeah,
all the swollen indignity of mortality. How old are you? That's where this is going. You could ask either one of them.
Well, aren't they like 50 or something?
Huh? How old? 50. He was deceased. He had been decomposing for a week.
Yeah, but like I'm also knowing how much like substances the protagonist uses, I might as well have been decomposing for a week.
There's silence. Then
he didn't find it funny.
Sure, you're 42. Let's go?
Wait. This requires scientific measurements to the laboratorium.
Date of... okay, this one's important. Just... oh, we gotta talk to him again. I'm kinda just like speeder, like going through the main quest, but I think it's interesting.
It's you again. What is it? Man, that fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
That fucker wasn't aimed at you. It was at her.
Fucking fuckity fucker. And what did she say then? That it's fine.
Sounds like you wanted it to change her mind about the hanged man. This is definitely personal.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was
yeah.
funny.
そろそろ寝るね。おやすみなさいね。今日もありがとう。
Funny. No.
お疲れ様でした。
fucking right.
頑張ってね、おやすみ。頑張ってる、頑張ってる。
Fucking.
またね。
Please try to control yourself in the presence.
This is just perfect. Just
いつも優しいコメントしてくれてありがとう。幸せ。
lawmen.
You don't have to say everything out loud. Just mix and match.
明日もゆっくり休んでね。無理をしないで。Microsoft has a creative idea for getting Sony exclusives on their platform using a mini PC console optimized for television, but it will be able to utilize Steam. Hell. I don't really know what's happening in the Xbox world, I gotta be honest. I only really like keep up with like Nintendo console stuff nowadays. And maybe like PlayStation just a tiny bit.
Yeah, they're all queers. Can't bump, hard fist, or anything.
That's all right, Glenn. I just thought she...
Yeah, that was fucked up.
You wanted her to see the man for what he was.
I just got too worked up. Big man lost his shit. It's cool now. Nah, I know her. She's just a girl. Yeah, you're right about that. Well, it's as they say.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, she has an actual drug problem. Not like you. Not like us. I don't think I've ever seen her sober. I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now.
Come on, Titus. It's been a long day.
You know what? I am tired. Next time you see her, that lying, scamming, we're done. Yeah. What is this quiet funeral shit? We need some beers in us.
How do we make it 40, huh? 100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop
100
over here,
beers?
cafeteria manager.
Rhetoric Godly 16. I'm fucking gambling.
Convinced
Holy,
Titus
how
being
does she do it?
manipulated. You should know by now. Titus Hardy will never falter. Just remember, it's about more than Glasia. It's about these men and Martinez, their district, their responsibility. Just remember, it's about more than Glasia.
Huh?
He'll get it. Go on.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Bring that up one more time, and you won't get to write that report.
Yes, I understand, Alain. That's your name, right, Alain? You'll kill us.
And give me
what
one
they
tip,
do in
yes.
the North.
Of course. I really am gambling. All of my guesses are being correct tonight.
It wasn't that. It wasn't... We just couldn't get him down, okay?
That's it. That's
Oh, the fat one, okay.
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do. The lieutenant has put down his notebook. What? Go for it. The lieutenant has his eyes set on the fat guy.
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Hold on.
Shut up, Angus!
What?
Say one more thing
I'm sorry, what? Hold on. The plot twists are fucking rolling.
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control. Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler?
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked.
Oh
Why
my.
are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless.
Jesus.
Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Plastic bag left of the map near trash can and best of drunk guy. You can use the recycled bottles. Ooh.
Lizzie,
Okay, let me go do that next.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
What just happened between these two? You're in. He's all yours. Questions.
In a manner of speaking, we had help.
Oh.
It was her idea to hang him. And fella, you think too much.
A little too far there.
Okay.
But you're definitely right.
That woman is just affiliated
okay.
with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her, anyway.
Zero luck today using all gotcha rolls. What gotcha were you playing?
Nope. You're not getting to her. It's...
The lieutenant gives a smile only you can see. He nods.
You hang the corpse to cover up the real cause of death.
We're not sure. Probably
Okay.
the wound was difficult to...
The coroner
Now I'm
and his
fascinated.
assistant
I'm
are
so
wrapped in
very
black,
fascinated.
Hands covered in blue gloves.
It's almost like this game
Mouths
has a
covered
really
by
good
blue
plotline. That's
masks.
crazy.
Bodies by blue aprons. The coroner wipes his brow. Scalpel still in his hand.
GFL2, I
Get
don't.
the light. Shine it in his mouth.
Another game I've
tells
played,
his
but I'm
assistant.
glad you had good luck.
Coroner
Oh,
squats
I
to
know
better
people
see
who
the
play
light
it though.
illumines the dark.
Because the girls asked us to.
Girls plural. There's another girl. 2 of them.
I don't remember if I mentioned this on
Probably say
stream.
more about her later.
You might remember that I've talked like a lot about The Last Origin, and it's actually finally getting an English release. I thought it would never happen, but an English version, like a proper English uncensored version of Last Origin, is gonna release sometime this year.
Did she kill him?
I would play it on stream, but I can't, not on these websites at least.
No idea.
He doesn't think she did.
Classier came down. She seemed really out of it.
Speaking of
Drugged up
gotcha.
more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario.
Good analogy, boss.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. We went upstairs. Sure as day the Merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window.
He means they've been fucking.
Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hang. Nah, he's my brother.
Tibbs. That.
Yeah.
Bet their father's name. Atticus Hardy.
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own. They can't show up on police radar kind. They're powerful. Connected.
That's all he knows. That's all she's told him.
Releasing a more uncensored version? No, isn't it? There's at least in the Korean server, there's 2 of them. There's the censored and there's the uncensored. And I'm pretty sure the English release is getting both. Which is what I meant with the uncensored version. That would be cool to play, but even the censored version is too much for Twitch and YouTube. I'm already like really scared that I've gotten shadow banned because of my because of the video I uploaded. So I think I don't wanna bend out the rules too much with my gacha games.
Not yet. I'm thinking someone's past caught up with me.
Hers, you were.
I'm thinking Miku, oh yeah.
Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant.
I like that.
My dude. One of those mercenary buddies. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast.
Oh yeah, it's more than Brown Dust 2 for sure. It's not as high budget, so you don't have like cool animations. But the outfit designs for sure.
You do that. She.
Still, after all this headache.
That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins. And
some cargo containers.
Oh, for some reason, I got a copyright claim for like the 3 seconds of the Seraphim song that played in the Overwatch title screen. And it's so stupid, but yeah, because of the Seraphim collab, the Overwatch title screen plays like plays like a couple notes from the Seraphim song, and that was caught up in the YouTube content ID system. It's kinda annoying. But it is what it is. Okay, now let me go and get the plastic bag. Down left of the map. Somewhere around here, question mark. Nice. I guess I didn't try to do this, probably.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Fumu. The uncensored version. Well, if you mean like a specific character, the censored versions don't end up censoring that much in most cases. It does depend though.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Not yet, but I 57th.
In the cabin, you see a...
No way, I forgot what I was supposed to do. Yeah, I think this is like the YouTube content ID system and being kinda weird more than anything. And where did you cash in again? Recycle bottles in the shop, so is it like this one?
The tear machines, your bottles clunk into the machine.
Nice. That's big. I'm gonna try to remember to pick up the bottles. I probably will know. And then you guys will have to yell at me, but it's good to have the option. Alright, we gotta go upstairs though. Let's talk to the lady a little bit. Wait. Let me adjust my position a little bit. My butt hurts too much sitting down today. BM.
It's always good to see you.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate.
I understand. I knew there was a chance you'd get them to tell you. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for wasting your time.
This is good. Clear the air first, between you two. Is it? Something is off here. Shush. I can't hear what she's saying.
If you knew we would find out eventually, why did you waste our time?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. You're right. There's more. You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time again.
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts. Just business. But bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
Fucked? People after her? Moral intern people? This isn't Oranese lit.
It's not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Ravishal.
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. With a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with.
I need the names of the companies involved.
The job was Elysium County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Elysium conglomerate. That was the second job.
But she really destroyed them.
As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too. Along with Elysium and their friends in the MI.
Interesting.
These people engineer financial disasters
This is
in second world countries.
She's...
The conglomerate also includes the Bank of Consecration, Airbird, and the...
You know why? I think we're starting to get like the plot is really progressing now, and I'm really interested. Very, very interested.
Yeah. Papa fucking Lolo wants to kill me. It is. Many people lost their jobs. A lot of people got hurt.
That can wait. Look into her eyes.
One of them killed themselves because of me. How do you deal with anything? It's all just... How do you do it? There you have it. The way of the warrior. I did. I also had a side job selling insurance that I was really good at. After that, I sort of, transitioned out of the whole culture scene. We were there. Together,
No,
okay?
like exactly.
He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me. I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open. Dumb.
Her chest rises and falls with each word.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down on top of me.
You were right. He did enjoy the moment of his death.
This is a stupid thing to say. I'm not saying this.
He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor.
I'm not saying that one. I will say that I'm happy you guys also seem to be having fun.
The pillow, not to scream.
I was a little bit worried about Disco Elysium because, it's, if you guys hadn't seen the previous streams of this that I've done, it might be hard to follow. And I have a lot of Japanese viewers who might not be really understand what's happening in the game, but they seem to have fun too. So I'm really happy. Please subscribe if you're watching on YouTube at this moment. You should subscribe to the channel. I definitely plan on finishing this game on stream now.
I waited for the second shot
but it's long,
for me.
So
I thought there would be one.
It will take multiple streams.
It never came.
So do that if you want to see the rest. I can still play for a little bit today though, probably for like half an hour or so.
So am I.
She throws it away and immediately proceeds to light another one.
What time was this? When did it happen?
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time.
It's okay.
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things.
Thank you for the hydrate. I will do so.
She was burning her jaw off much more than usual.
Oh yeah. I did one of his lines. just to clear my head.
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No, nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot, just a little. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore, so I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there.
Run, woman. Run past them and out into the streets where it's dark and people move. To the lorries at the intersection.
I already ran. I ran from an entire Isola. I can't run any further. Not with these people. This is as far as it gets. Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage.
Was Sylvie the person who left? So I guess this was probably the reason why she quit, right?
Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything.
Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
The leader? Of what?
The Hardy Boys. Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of.
This Ruby, in her phrasing, is entrusted with great power. She trusts her. So do the others.
Would you say she is the 8th Hardy Boy?
Why not? Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation. But I can't leave a paper trail. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know? Take care of things.
I might be a little bit quiet when I'm like taking in the story, but at least there's voice acting, so I'm letting it out. I'm letting it play out for you guys.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
Oops.
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does. Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times.
I still need to find the armor, actually.
It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do. Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. That we should lay low or something. So I did. I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy Boys.
Interesting. Why did this Ruby go through so much trouble to hide?
When he was shot? I may have. At what? Why would I put myself through this? Insanity. He wouldn't have died if it weren't for me. I know that.
It could have been a desire murder. Maybe an act of jealousy. He was a serviceman. He must have had a gun. Now, you guys suddenly have theories pouring out. When they're obviously
That's
just
funny.
stabs in the dark.
No. I specifically asked him not to carry firearms when he was with me. He only had his stupid armor.
I feel like there might be some bad, like, long-term consequences if I just start pressing buttons. But I feel like a lot of these I would wanna.
I'm sad to hear that. They must have said it in some fit of frustration or under pressure. They couldn't have meant it. I've talked to them after it happened. No one has implicated me.
She simply shakes her head.
Like what? That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break. I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish
Try
me.
Eleanor.
All last week, I've
I
tried
saw
not to talk
Eleanor
to
was
anyone
like-
or be seen with anyone.
I think I saw phone up by Eleanor. It's the one where you have to like read the facial expressions, right? It looks fun. I think one of my friends has also said that they like it, so maybe I do want to
So
try
they
it later.
wouldn't be hurt.
I'd definitely
I've come
be open
to
to
understand, however, This is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
We can't go after loose cap. Not yet. There are other, saner leads.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. There's one thing I know, is that you'll get nothing from there. Last week, Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it.
You should have a look
The
at
X
that
stood out, right.
Reconstruct the scene. It's right here. So near. Yes, you see the glass sparkling out of the corner of your eye. She nods. Silent. He's thinking, are we done here? Or maybe you should take her to the station for safekeeping.
Both of those things are true.
And she's a flight risk. No, that won't be necessary. Just leave her alone. She's been through enough. Multi-face.
But I also don't think she's really gonna leave anywhere, to be quite honest.
You have to wake this one up with force if you want to continue pushing her.
Yeah, I'll just fucking gamble.
Who? What? Dear God, you've been lied to. She could have killed her lover and lied to everyone.
Oh, wait, what are the chances? I hit a 40, I hit another 40, and then now I hit a 28 all in a row.
She probably didn't make the goddamn call either. And her name is not Glazia Amandu. Why would she give her real name? Arrest her immediately.
I don't know if this is even true. I feel like half of this stuff sounds schizophrenic. I don't think this is true.
I agree. You wouldn't give us your real name, not when people are after you.
Okay. Okay, it's not. I log your work every week. It's all transmitted to Common, sir. I couldn't just beg you not to enter my name. So I lied. Like
I really am gambling though, holy.
Like I did at LCSB. I have to lie all the time. I'm so tired of it. No. It's submerged in a plastic buoy on the coast, in the reeds. It just doesn't say Clausia Amandu. It says Anouk Mea Smith.
Falsified documents?
Passport and visa. Given to me by my employer. I can't even use them. My employer probably leaked the name, Mea Smith, to hurt me.
Why would they do that?
I didn't show up to a rendezvous. They don't take that lightly. I didn't show up because I was afraid they'd do something to me. The job was finished. I'm just a liability now.
She fears an arrest right here.
Right, but like get her out of the way.
An awful turn of events for her.
West of the boardwalk, in the reeds, on the coast there. I put it there when I first arrived. Haven't been there since. I'm not sure I could even find it now. It's useless.
The lieutenant makes a note of it.
You're welcome to it. It's in the reeds northwest of here. It's Katarzyna Lazie.
Okay, but is what if it's like a third fake name?
It's a Grad name. Jimsk or Yugo-Grad in origin. Not Occidental at all. Smells of motor oil, tiger, economic desolation, and rock music infused alcoholism. It also makes Glazia almost an alacronym for Katarzyna Alazia.
My parents were Zemsk immigrants, but I'm nationalized Oranese. All I remember is Oranje. Alazia is my father's name. It was a sentimental thing. I want it to be more me here, this time.
Interesting.
I used my nickname.
A nickname?
I still don't know what I'm really supposed to think of her. Whether I should be like Hugo suspicious. Because I still tend to feel pretty like sympathetic about her, if that makes sense.
A teenage boy. 1,000,000 years ago.
She nods. Her round eyes meet yours. They seem moist from the wind on the roof.
I am. They can never take my sash and my scepter from me.
Yes, they can. For lying. She nods.
True.
Her back straight. Ready for whatever is next.
There may be grounds here, at least for an extended detention.
A little
That's
whimper.
what I'm saying.
The young woman hears you. She's looking around.
Honestly, I feel very obligated to run through this bit, because the only reason why I have this available is because I succeeded on the 28% gamble. And so I think in not doing this, it would be like a missed opportunity. So I do want to do this.
But I haven't done anything illegal.
Failure to aid a police investigation. She purposefully misrepresented information crucial to the case. That's right, gang. Stern and merciless now. Stern and merciless as we reel her in. The lieutenant produces a pair of handcuffs.
I feel really bad, but this is also spicy.
Please, no. I think I know who did it. Who shot Lely. I can tell you. I can help you.
She's silent for a second, as if looking into herself for certainty. Then, in a hushed voice, she says, gearing up for this betrayal is hard for her.
Ruby.
Alright.
She has this thing for me ever since I met her and the boys downstairs. She's been pretty frank about what she wants.
Right, so it was a girl kisser. That's why she had all of those posters about the girl actors.
Sex. And more. I made the mistake of confiding in her. I told her I was on the run. She started protecting me when I started spending time with Lely. She told me to end it.
I don't understand. What exactly in your relationship made you think she's romantically interested in you?
She said she's in love with me.
I
She even asked
suppose
me to run away
that's
with her
fairly
when I told her
direct,
I'm a
yeah.
fugitive. She started
If that's what she
developing
said, I can understand you
notions about
having such a
relationships.
suspicion.
And you led her on?
A little. I was flattered, you know? But then I had to let her off, and it was not easy. I came to regret being friendly with her.
This is just an assumption.
I know what it sounds like. That's why I didn't want to tell you before. But she knew what had happened. Somehow, she knew Lely was dead. She wasn't surprised at all.
This is a familiar theory. You had it too, remember? Could it be that Ruby was covering up after herself?
She came over one night, drunk, said she'd turn my life into a living hell. I've been threatened before, so I can tell when someone knows how to do it. And she's a pro. She must be, to keep the Hardys in line.
Oh dear.
I tried severing ties with her after that. I thought it had worked, but... She could have had access to the roof. You've noticed that door there, right? Maybe it leads
It's a
downstairs.
true canon doom theory.
She could have come to the roof through that, then taken the shot right here, where I stand. It was dark outside.
Interesting theory. Did she know that
Fake toxic Yuri enjoyers when presented with real toxic Yuri.
Yes, of course. She's been up here many times, jacking private stations off the ring antenna. She used to come here to drink on the roof with me, before it got weird.
Okay, and what? Arrest the liar now. Don't arrest her. Push her a bit more, but then let her off. That Ruby theory was solid. And she's beautiful.
And you know what? I agree.
Still? After all this, sir, please. It's a shitty world, and I know I'm shitty too. I know. But I don't deserve to be sent to the moral intern and ground into paste just because I disturbed the sanctity of accounting.
She's gearing up for a last stand. This is it.
I don't know. To spend my days with smoke, and drink and dance, wallowing in shit. Just like everyone else. You have those station calls, right? Where I have to show up at the station or I'll become a fugitive. You can write me one. You don't have to take me in right now. I promise I won't go out anymore at night. I'll be right here. I know you can do that. Just let me come in on my own. In 2 months, or maybe even 1 month. That's...
I do have a form.
By God, she's playing him too. Like a fiddle, sire. Who would have known?
Everything could change. This city, the extradition rules, the people after me could be in jail.
Are we about to unveil something like even another like deeper layer of this?
There is desperation there, in that silence.
Maybe Ravishol could be free. I could be tried in a free Ravishol. An independent state that doesn't hand its detainees over to the moral intern.
I find that
see.
hard to believe, miss.
Don't. The world can change. It has changed before.
That's not the answer she was hoping for. Thought that you were some kind of patriot or communard, did she? She looks at you in silence, her face filled with fear. Wait. If you arrest her, Kim will have to transport her. You'd be without your partner for the rest of the day. Shut up. He's making a decision, and it's his to make.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. This feels like a really big decision, and I have no idea which one I should pick. Wow. What do I go for? Like in my head I'm like it would be, I wanna know what will happen if I ask for the arrest. But I wanna say I feel too sympathetic about her, which is why I'm leaning to one of these two options. But again, I just want to say, like, the only reason why I'm given these options is because I succeeded in the 28% gamble. And for that reason, I feel like I'm like very inclined to continue down this path. If that makes sense. Although I do think she might have a lot of good info. And if I do this, I can still technically like threaten her with arrest. Like the station goal is an option, right? But like if I don't serve her anything, can I not like extort her for more info potentially? It's gonna be 2 or 3. I think if I answer with 3, you know what? I'm gonna follow my heart on this one. I'm gonna say 3.
Sir.
She nods, then nervously pulls on her cigarette.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there's nothing new there.
She slowly lights another cigarette and steadies her breath. As if...
Lies.
Yes, we demand she be punished for deceiving us. We demand her anxiety. We demand her fear.
Well, we already asked everything here.
She slowly lights another cigarette and steadies her breath.
3% guess.
In the presence of some tiger. Nothing happens.
Okay, but imagine though.
Absolutely nothing. A mass of droplets above the planetary body, colorless. The sky is low and cold.
So, officer,
What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, political opinions somewhere in Martinez.
I'm
Of
very
course,
radical, actually.
A radical centrist. In these bright and loud times, where 1,000 frequencies drown one another out,
Have I been
sober thinking is a
answering
radical act.
too many insane
It's time
options?
to become a citizen of the kingdom of conscience.
Like all across. I want...
It is not a place. It is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances. In all of human history, it's only been achieved a handful of times. Incrementally. History's greatest
course.
catastrophes have been brought about by people trying to make the world a better place. Too quickly. That's the genius of Dolores Day. She recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of instability. Real, lasting change can only come about gradually. Tisk tisk. Just because you live in the present doesn't mean you have the right to place your needs above the needs of the future. You may never live to see the kingdom of conscience. What rationality? What benevolence? Do you believe the status quo is preferable to chaos and bloodshed? There you have it. Sometimes holding the line is progress. The kingdom is difficult to comprehend, and even more difficult to partly because humanity will need to discard many of the categories that define and limit it today.
Well,
The
hold on
kingdom
now.
of conscience it's also post-industrial, post-ideological, and even post-sexual.
Well, I do like... Does it lock me out of anything if I say opt-in? I kind of want to say opt-in for like the funsies. And does it lock me out of going through like a different ideology if I press opt-in? Because if it does, then I want to say no. No, you can get them all over him.
Slow down, Mr. Reasonable. Did you miss the part about compromising and taking things slow? That's right. Remember, real democracy is just around the corner for Revachol.
Yes. And I should probably... Let's do that. And I have another one.
As you look back, you think, so love did do him in. If it weren't
This is
for
true.
her,
This is
he
true.
would not have been there. The shot would not have connected.
Oh, I have to pick this one, Ryan.
She's silent, holding on to her coffee mug. No vapor rises from it.
yeah. I'd like to think he didn't love me, or that it was chemically induced and not real. Easier that way. I don't know.
Real as anything.
Well, I kinda do just like going through the main quest and then we can do the other ship at like the end of the day, perhaps. So I think...
Yes?
So I do think I wanna be full, like... Because if I now do the Titus thing, then I don't have to come back here for this one. I don't have to like run back and forth. So get me in here is what I'm saying.
Can I help you? Got the 20 real? Good. You
I
got
do
the
have
room
some
for the
money.
night, but remember,
Thank you, my
you'll meet
West. Please
another-
enjoy your dinner.
Deep down, he really hates being the guy who has to remind you.
Oh, the money on the table at all. Oh, here. Yes. Alright, how about you tell me where the lady is, please?
You again. What is it?
There's always such like a big loading time whenever I go talk to this guy specifically.
Why? You're cuckoo, cop. I'm the only man responsible for this unit.
You know, it doesn't help to lie to me.
Yeah, fuck off!
Sounds like you're making her a suspect in this. Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral
Thank you.
steamroller. Fuck that.
And fuck you
I do
too,
my best.
moral
You can't be talking like that.
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect.
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory.
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself.
Low 8%.
Nothing is happening. The pieces are there, but they remain. Sorry, you're not coming up with anything. Again, the pieces are there. She could have done it. Somehow. Something else. Walla walla bing bang. No one knows.
Ouch.
There we go. Your mind is a relaxed muscle. It's so nice, blissful idiot. Say something. You stood there for too long.
Okay, so Krunks. Her. Present a theorem. So I'm sure like doing this one will help with them. Sure, we can do this one next. I'm going up, beat up the child a little bit. Since we're so close. And I wanna do it before I completely forget about the quest. I'm not a great multitasker, so that's why you guys see me just like looking on one quest line for a while.
Does Kuno care? So?
You should thank him.
What? Don't be playing Kuno off as a snitch bitch.
Are you snitching, Kuno?
This is some ancient bullshit, people. Kuno would rather...
You found a real nice button to push. Turned the tables on him.
Kuno doesn't...
So did I complete it? Yes, I did. Perfect. I feel like my YouTube chat is generally more active. So then Twitch is nice, so it's not like completely blank. But use whichever one you like more. Isn't it a logic? Check the one. Yeah, it is. So I think I can set in... I can do that one. And there are still more emotes in Twitch chat, that's also true. I will of course add them to YouTube as I can, But for now, I have more slots on you on the Twitch side. What did I want to do? West of the boardwalk on the coast. I did something in the bookstore like yesterday, like the previous day, but I don't remember what I've really done recently. I wanna do the...
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. The metal feels cold and wet, and
probably some kid.
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. That's Kuno on the lens. Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. You know this to be the star of Pericarnassus, or the Cairo. The church looks old and weather-worn.
I see. How to really help the little girl in front of it. I know I did something with the girlie, but the emotes be cute. I'm really happy you guys like them. It makes me really happy because I think they're cute. And so I'm happy that you guys are excited about them too. Why am I so heckin' slow?
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance.
Oh, I've been here, I remember. Scavenge hunt. But that one is like slightly bothering me. West of the boardwalk on the coast.
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname. The faded marks are too degraded to draw any forensic conclusions.
Where? There? Those are old. Yes, the one that happened half a century ago. Those bullets were fired during the revolution. Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it.
Well, that's a bit of experience at least, if nothing else.
There, working class drunk, cracked it. All in a good day's work. What do you mean? What did I crack? Look, no, it's not. Yes, and you found him. Didn't she repeatedly tell you her husband isn't
Wait, which quest is this again?
But he is missing. There's no need for champagne when there's honor recruit.
Oh wait, I forgot which quest this was about. I don't remember.
G'day to you, officers.
Yeah, I've already talked to this guy as well. I do quite actually really enjoy this song here. Best right arm rather than another worker. I thought I did the Is it this one? I remember doing that too, but maybe I failed doing it. That's possible. Because I did like go through some of that conversation line, but 'cause what I'm kind of confused about is that I'm trying to find the I wanna know where I should be going for this one, but I kind of have no idea.
I have really outdone myself.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston.
René. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance? Let me think. I heard someone was No.
Then help them.
He means caviar socialists.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything.
Odd. He doesn't seem to be lying.
I'm not.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of union prick he can't even speak properly.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers.
What do you know about history?
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath. There he stands.
Let's try not to get caught in a...
Lest we leave riddled with bull.
Oh, in many ways, yes. Like an honorary member. Not in the technical sense.
So that's what it was before. Him hiding something. He tries to make it look like he's a big deal.
Interesting.
And now he doesn't know anything.
Of course he's not a member. I hate this socialist rabble.
Writing work mostly. Occasionally, he needs something written. Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just essays for the...
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple. You should be ashamed of yourself.
On the Union track, I don't even consider myself a regular socialist. Politics
But you can yet like write them, just do it for like funsies.
Officer, I have a vivid imagination.
He just fluffs it up.
It's funny.
Of course. Don't sink into anything. Don't sink into any fight. Only sink into your couch.
I believe everyone has the right to think and do whatever they want. Even if it's nothing at all.
Mon Dieu.
Hello, thank you. That's true. That is true. I hope you're doing well, Street Fighter. Welcome, welcome.
No, thank you. For being consummate professionals.
Thank you, I do my best.
You'll have this case wrapped up in no time. I'm sorry, officer, but...
Give me your brother right now.
Believe me, officer, I wish I could help you, but I need this sandwich to
Give me
keep
bread.
Fuck off! It's mine! Sorry, officer, I'm sorry.
When the dissidents come to rape our country, he hides.
A man so principled about his sandwich. This right here is political.
What? What oppressors?
I am not going to listen to this scummy gunnery.
Huh? Yes, officer. I really don't understand how my sandwich could. I would rather just have this one, officer.
Tell this lost comrade what the people's sandwich would be like. Distill the essence of the working man in a sandwich.
That sounds horrible. You really don't know
I was
your way
close.
around the kitchen, officer.
Thank you. Okay, now I really just... Maybe it's somewhere here. Because it said west of the ghost. So I think it's somewhere around here, but it's... But I don't really know. I don't really know. That's like kind of the final thing I'd like to do today before we end, but the game doesn't seem to really cooperate. I have no idea where it would be. I'm starting to see if like something maybe pops up here. A name of the quest. It's inspect classes. Right. This is the one I'm trying to do. And I have no idea. Let me save my game anyway.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. Why place a tourist attraction in the middle of such? Your money disappears into the coin slot. The curtains on the display open. The lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the ruins, a man, it looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth its leaves ripped from it by the winter wind.
Really? I don't have the eyesight to make it out.
The little brave birch tree seems to wave back in the wind.
Ooh. Well, that was a huge waste of money.
There was a revitalization project in
a gigantic waste.
The street lamps and that statue on the intersection before. That's odd. I could swear you.
Maybe it'd be fine to end it here anyway for today. I think I've played for like around 3 hours. My brain is definitely like starting to slow down. I feel like I'm not as like locked in, and so I think that's like a good spot to call it for today. We made really good progress though. I'm really happy. I feel like last time I wasn't able to do the story too much. I spent so much time like doing nothing, but this time I actually did good. If you're still looking into where this quest is, then do let me know. You can't find it either. Alright, then we'll leave it for last time. Or we'll leave it for next time. I promise that I will play this game sooner than 2 months from now, so if you'd like to see more and you're new here, please either follow the Twitch channel or subscribe to the YouTube. We will definitely be continuing this sometime soon. I'll maybe like look it up for next time or something, or then we'll just try to find it naturally. Yes. Allow me to save my game here. And yes. Thank you so very much for watching, everyone. I had a lot of fun. It's a really cool game. And I hope you guys enjoyed it too. And I believe tomorrow is another Overwatch day, because the Freya hero trial begins, and I really want to do that. So I think that's what's on the agenda for tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really glad you guys had fun too, because I was a little bit scared of Disco Elysium as a stream game. I wasn't sure if you guys would be into it again after such a long break, but I'm happy you were. So yeah, follow the Twitch channel, subscribe to the YouTube, follow me on Twitter at QuidINightfall if you had fun and want to see more of me. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so very much. I will see you later. Bye bye. Otsukura.